The Bible tells us that God created the whole universe in 6 days. And on the sixth day, he created man. He reached down into the dirt, scooped out a man, breathed into his nostrils, and we get Adam. Adam was given responsibility. He was to name all the animals. He was placed in a garden, and he was charged with working the garden. He was responsible for everything in it. That was his job. And God gave him one directive. He said, hey, nephew, of all the trees you can eat, you can get down with the get down. But the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, don't eat from that one. Because the day you eat it, you're dead. Adam said, dead? He said, dead. Adam said, what's dead? You'll know if you eat from that tree. You'll be dead. But then God said it's not good for Adam to be alone. And so he made Adam go to sleep. Hey, Adam, huh? Night. And he fell out, took a rib from his side, and made a woman, Eve. And he presented her to Adam. And Adam was like, oh, Pops. Ooh, Shorty is like that. And she was like, go ahead, man. You say that to everybody. And he was like, there ain't nobody else. I'm just saying it to you. And so then they went on their merry way. God brought them together, made the first married couple. But then one day, the snake slid up to Eve. Snake was slicker. He was nickel slick. He was slicker than all the other animals. And he rolled up on Eve. And he said to her, the conversation probably went like this. He said, how you doing? She said, hey, I'm all right. How you? He said, I'm good. What you up to? She said, nothing. Just chilling. And so he said, hey, God be wildin'. Did he really say you can't eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil? She said, son, can't eat from it. Don't look at it. Don't touch it. Nothing. That tree is dead to us. And he said, man, see, God be faking, man. He a hater. He know that if you eat from that tree, ain't nothing gonna happen to you. You gonna be just like him. And she said, for real? He was like, yeah, look at the fruit, though. Look how it glistens and shimmers in the light. It's better than the stuff at Whole Foods. And she said, what's Whole Foods? He said, don't worry about it. You'll get to that. And she said, yeah, it is pretty delicious looking. Looking all succulent and juicy. He said, I know. So just go ahead and get you a piece and get some to your boy over there. So she went to the tree. She took a piece. She said, ooh, this is muy delicioso. I really like this fruit. Now, I want to put a pin here. Ain't nobody say it was an apple. So don't be beholden to the fact that it was an apple. Just know it was a fruit. There's a rack of fruits that was growing in Mesopotamia at the time. Back to our story. So she said, Adam, hey, babe, I got some fruit for you. And he said, what? Where you get that fruit? She's like, stop with the 20 questions. Just eat some of this fruit. And he was like, that the fruit off the tree? She was like, yeah, boy, this fruit delicious. It's better than you even could imagine. And he was like, we ain't supposed to eat that fruit. And she was like, you gonna eat the fruit? He said, are you gonna eat the fruit? But are you gonna eat the fruit? Okay. And he takes the fruit. Now, I don't want to convey in any way that Eve had to coerce Adam into doing this. She ain't had to bend his arm. I just stretched it out for creative license. So he took the fruit. And he was like, ooh-wee. This fruit banging, man. It's better than the fruit at Whole Foods. And she said, again with the Whole Foods. What is Whole Foods? He's like, nah, don't worry about it. He said, man, this fruit delicious, but I feel some kind of way. And baby, you look different. And she was like, I know, you look kind of different too. And they realized at that moment that they were naked. Both of them was like, yikes. And they went and got some leaves together. They made the world's first non-organic, or rather the first organic swimsuit. So he put on some swim trunks. She put on a little two-piece. And they was like, okay, we got to cover this up, man. Can't just be out here with things flopping because that'll have folks hollering. And then they heard the Lord walking in the garden. He was like, hey, yo, Adam, where you at? Hey, Eve, where you at? And they was like, we got to go hide, man. We can't have him see us like this. We out here real disrespectful. And so they went and hid. Now, I got to put another pin here. You got to know you can't hide from God when he's looking for you. He is the worst person to try to play hide and go seek with because he gonna always find you. So they was hiding and God walks up to them. Now, we talk about God. We talk about God as a person walking in a garden. We talking about pre-incarnation of Jesus Christ. It's called a theophany. A theophany is any pre-incarnate appearance of God in the person of Jesus Christ. Jesus didn't begin with the baby inside of Mary. He is the second person of the Godhead. He's been here for forever and he'll be here for forever. But right now he in this garden. He said, hey, what y'all doing? Why y'all standing behind that tree? And Adam was like, because we was giant naked and we ain't want to be disrespectful. God said, so who told you was naked? And then Adam was like, well, old girl that you gave me, she got some of that fruit and she gave it to me. And I ain't even want it, but she made me eat it. And Eve was like, stop lying. I ain't make you eat nothing. I just gave it to you. And he was like, Eve. God was like, Eve, why you take the fruit from the tree? Nah, God, for real, the serpent. He nickel slick. He had conned me. He had made me think that fruit was delicious and succulent and I was supposed to be eating it. I done messed up. And he was like, so, serpent. At it again. All right. I got news for you. You, my friend, are going to crawl on your belly all of your days. Let me put a pin right here. If you look at the body of even modern day snakes, you see that at one point, snakes had the biological structure for legs. They've lost that structure since, but at one point they had it. This could be that point. Pin is removed. So he said, you're going to crawl on the dirt. And crawl in the dirt and dust is what you're going to eat. And I'm going to put beef between you and the woman. And between your kids, her kids. And this beef going to come to a head. It's going to come to a head with a heel biting and a head stomping. Just know that it's going to be something till about 3 something. And then he said, and to you, sister girl, here I am doling out punishment. And I gotta punish you. You think you gonna have them babies easy? I know y'all been looking at y'all. I know what y'all been doing. That leads to babies. Well, it was set up that when you got ready to have that baby, just go, the baby gonna come out and whoop, a little baby will pop out like a little bubble. And you had a baby and keep it moving. But now you gonna have pain. You're not gonna have the joy. You're gonna have all the and pain that Rob Bass and Easy Rock was talking about. Childbirth is going to be painful for you, and you're going to want your husband, and your husband is going to try to be the boss of you. And Adam, nephew, I can't even believe this. See, I gave you an easy job. I gave you a job where you didn't even have to work that hard. You just had to work. But guess what? Now, Slim, you about to put your back into it. You about to have hard labor. It's about to be toil. You about to get sweaty like Betty, and you ain't even ready. It's about to get real for you. The earth is not going to work for you like it was. It's about to be hard on you. And here's the bottom line. Ultimately, y'all gonna die. I told you, the day you eat of it, you started the clock, and the clock is ticking. Might be today, might be tomorrow, but you gonna die. And so Adam was like, Eve, see, you done got us all hemmed up. And she was like, I ain't get us hemmed up. It's that stupid snake. But anyway, God, so what's next? And he was like, y'all got to roll. Oh yeah, y'all can't stay in my garden. I don't have no disobedience. Just living around in my garden, living all free and clear and eating good and doing all that kind of stuff and playing with gazelles and lynxes and pumas. Y'all got to roll. So God kicked them out the garden. He put some angels, big swole up angels, at the gate to the garden, and they got flaming swords, and they might have like machetes and 9mm or something else. And he said, don't let them back in. And they threw them out. And that's how sin came into the human race. From that transgression, it's been passed down to all of us. And we'll see in one of our future stories that it don't take long for sin to just pop off. This has been a Bible Byte about Adam and Eve.